Anker makes two versions of their Prime 3-in-1 charger. One of them is designed just to sit on your desk or nightstand, and the other is designed to travel with you. Both of these support Qi 2.2 25-watt charging speeds for the iPhone, and they also both reserve 5 watts of power for both the Apple Watch and the AirPods, but they're built for completely different people. So in this video, I'm gonna help you decide if you should get the folding one or if you should get the stand. And before we go any further, I do wanna give a huge shout out to Anker for sending me both of these to review. The main difference, of course, is in the actual form factor that these have, because the folding 3-in-1 stand is able to go very compact, about the size of an iPhone. And this one has one single port on the back, just like the 3-in-1 stand. With the stand, there's no folding parts, but you can adjust the angle of the iPhone charger. This one also has a significantly heavier and more premium feel, which just makes it look and feel very nice to have on a desk. The next big difference between these is actually in the fact that the stand has an app and it has a display on this, which is pretty cool to be able to confirm that they're getting the full charging speeds and that they're actually charging beyond just looking at the indicators on the different devices. With the 3-in-1 folding stand, there's no display on it to show you how much power is currently going to everything. Once you attach your iPhone to the Prime folding stand, it has an indicator LED on the side. It's blue in the cooling mode, and if you double tap it, it turns white to show you that it's in fan off mode. Both of these have very quiet fans, although the one on the stand is technically rated to be a little bit quieter. In the real world, I didn't notice the fan noise on either of them, but what's cool about them is you can turn the fan off on both of them. But with the 3-in-1 stand, there's actually 3 different modes available that you can access either through the screen or through the app. And you can also set the screen up to have either an always on or a display that shuts off after a while that's also showing the time, which I think is a nice little touch that they added to this one. Both of these have the same 25-watt charging speeds for the iPhone and the 5 watts for both the Apple Watch and the AirPods, but the stand is rated to charge an iPhone up to 50% faster. So it's rated to charge up to 50% in 22 minutes. And the folding one is rated for 26 minutes. My guess is that has something to do with the larger fan and more airflow that the stand has over the folding version of it. Both of these do feature active fan cooling to hit the 25-watt charging speed with the iPhone charger, and you can shut the fan off on either of these, but the stand goes further because this has 3 modes. It has boost, which gives it the full 25 watts power and the fan on. There's also the ice mode, which runs at a slower charge and lower temperatures, and it's better for the long-term battery health of your phone. Also with this one, you can schedule the third mode, sleep mode, which shuts the fan off and it runs in quiet mode for overnight charging, which will be a little slower, but for overnight, it really doesn't matter. With the stand, you can set the sleep mode either through the app or using the display. There's a couple different shortcuts that you can use, like double tapping will quickly put it in the sleep mode. Let's talk a little bit more about the actual design. On the 3-in-1 stand, the Apple Watch charger is fixed, so you can't adjust the angle of it, but this makes it very easy to see the watch charger in nightstand mode. With the 3-in-1 folding, the watch charger is on the back of it, and you can't really see it whenever it's on your nightstand. Also, another thing I like about this is you can adjust the angle of your phone all the way from straight up this way or straight down, which makes this a great option to use for FaceTime or video calls. With the 3-in-1 folding stand, this version is fixed at this one angle. You can tilt it back a little bit, but I'm not really sure the point of tilting it back. The hinge on this is super solid, but I really wish there was a way that it could go straight up, which would be better for video calls. So that's definitely a drawback with the 3-in-1 folding. Also, both of these work just fine with standby mode on the iPhone, and they both include a charger and a cable. The 3-in-1 folding comes with this nice 45-watt nano charging brick that's super tiny, and it has a longer USB-C to USB-C cable. The 3-in-1 stand includes a larger 65-watt charger that also has folding prongs on it, and it has one of Anker's new premium EPR cables that's braided. Looks a little bit nicer, but I think they should have included a longer cable in the box with this one. Next, we got to talk price. The 3-in-1 stand retails for about $230. The 3-in-1 folding stand retails for $150, and you can find these on sale a lot. And be sure to check links in the description below for the current best price. I think if you're trying to decide between the two of these, you need to ask yourself, what are you getting this for? Get the stand if you want the screen on it, if you're charging in the same spot every night or day and you actually want to see what your charger is doing. The display and the charging modes are really cool on this. This is the best 3-in-1 stand you can get for a desk or a nightstand. But if you're traveling at all and you want to take this with you, I really don't recommend this because it is so heavy and large. It doesn't feel like something you'd want to throw in a suitcase. But the foldable version, you can throw in a suitcase, or you can keep this in your backpack as well. This is what you want to keep your whole Apple charging kit in one compact unit that has no stats or modes. It just works and it's super small and fits in your bag. So overall, these are great chargers. I would say get the stand if you're in one place for all your charging. Get the folding one if you want the better option for travel. And if you want to save a little bit of money, this one's still a great option with the fast 25-watt charging speeds. If you're interested in buying either of these, I got links to buy in the description below. And be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more upcoming tech content.